Hiya. Hi, Sam. My girlfriend is here. How come you're up so late? Can you not sleep either? Yeah, I just can't sleep. I don't know what it is. I was like watching a few like YouTube channels, like older ones and recent ones as well, and I was going back to like during my sister's death, and oh my God, like to hear, because like obviously I was in a horrendous stage of grief, but like I was heavily medicated at the time, and listen to them back, I'm like, oh my gosh, you sound way away with it. But yeah, but yeah, so I was watching a few like videos and stuff, like, and then like some are really interesting stuff, like I had totally forgot about, like that triggered some memories, like I try to be like a forgiving kind of person, and maybe try and like squash beef and stuff and move on. But I just like watched a video there. I'll not say by who. I'm going to leave a comment under the video, in fact, and um, say something really nice. Um, like hearing back, because like they played some clips from videos that I had released. Listening to it back, it made me remember like a whole load of stuff, that maybe I'd blocked out, because like at the time it was just, life was just too hard, and um, but remembering it all back, I'm like, yeah, yeah, that stuff did happen, like with people in your life, and that's pretty crappy what they did to you. It's really crappy, like worse than crappy. So no, I was like, what am I doing? Like, how could I have forgot about that? But I chose to like remove myself from, like, I don't like being involved in drama or anything like that. I really don't. It gives me anxiety, and um, it truly, truly does. It gives me horrendous anxiety. But yeah, it was really interesting to like listen back. First of all, I can hear like how medicated I am, because I really wasn't coping at the time, um and listening back at how, like when you think like people you trust and stuff in your life end up to be people you don't trust, then yeah, so it really interesting to like sit and listen back and realize like, oh God, I forgot, like I think I generally did block it all out, but I'm like, God, like I truly forgot about all this, like so much time seems to have passed now, and I moved on and did different things and stuff on my channel and stuff now, but um, God, like I was getting myself involved in so much drama, and I don't even know why. Like, of course, like obviously I know why, but I don't know why I allowed it to happen. Um, I wish I'd been a bit stronger. I truly do. I wish I'd been a stronger person, and like um said no. Like I still feel like that at these times. I still feel like that I'm not as strong as um what I wish like I truly were. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I'm scrappy when I want to be. But when it comes to like um certain people and stuff like that, I'll just like at times think like I'll just stay quiet, because it's like not worth the trouble, if you know what I mean. But at this point, like it kind of was worth the trouble. I think like one instant, there was one instance that happened, uh, and this is probably getting myself involved in drama again, but it's a true story, so why not mention it? But there's one instance like that happened just after my sister died, and there was a particular person in my life, um, and I had been directed to like a channel, and they were on this channel of strangers who I completely didn't know. Oh, hi, Dills. Yeah, I'm just popping on, I'm just like I was just looking back like at old videos thinking to myself like, God, like I used to get myself involved with so much drama and then like I just watched like a video there and it was just after when my sister died and like you can really hear how medicated I am because like obviously I was in a mess and like um if nobody doesn't know this, like Dills was one of the one of my strongest pillars, who was there for me, during that really difficult time, and since then, like I've become to really really respect and think the world of her. So, but I was just like looking back, and then I was like sitting thinking about like like when my sister died. I'm making you blush. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. But like it's true. It's true. I'm just wanting to. I think I'm just jumping on just to be honest and stuff, And so yeah. So I don't know what like popped into my head like after my sister had died, and remember like when a certain someone like so I'm not mentioning names or anything. Well, I don't really care about this person, so whether I mention their name or not is neither here nor there. But I just don't want to give them any kind of shout out, if you know what I mean. But yeah, my sister died, and then like someone had like sent me a video, and it was like one of like my so-called like moderators at the time on a channel that I had never heard of, speaking to people that I had no idea who they were, strangers to me. Remember this, like sitting saying that they were speaking to my dead sister. Like, how crazy is that? Like, that's nuts. Like, I don't know why that came into my head. Like that was messed up, man. Like, I'm thinking back about it. Like, that was truly messed up. You know, like I don't think like I would really love to like speak to this person and I'd love to like say to them like how dare you have done that, dare you like that you crossed the line there. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, it was crazy. Like I can't believe like I'm clicking on this video expecting like I don't know what I expected, but there's this person who I guess was a friend. I guess like I never class him as that now, but yeah, sitting there like is it saying like they're sitting talking to my sister and like my sister had only been dead for like a day at this time. She'd only died a day before, and she's sitting telling these people about like mention my name for one, mentioned like my sister's name and like the fact that I was a twin and the fact like that she's sitting talking to my twin sister who died, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like that? I can't believe like I, 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 I- and I never ever got the chance to ever have it out with this person about that. But I would love to. I would love to say like, why would you do that to someone? Like you totally crossed the line when you did that. You crossed the line. Like I would not like. So yeah, I don't know why that popped into my head like there. It was just I think I was just like sitting thinking about like old times and stuff like that. Um but I don't know, I was sitting thinking about as well about like uh ideas for like some videos. I was going to do like a reaction to like Karens, like you get women who are like they're called Karens. Um and I done one to like a spooky one, but it turned out the video like it says top 13 scariest videos. Like normally I'm a big scaredy cat, but even I was like lame, lame, lame. These are lame. Is this the best you've got? So then I tried to do another one, and it came up the story about that girl Annalise. I think her name is Michaels, who'd apparently got possessed, and like there's a recording of her speaking in like this creepy voice, and she's speaking in German and Latin and stuff. Yeah, then so I'm doing my reaction to that, and then that popped in, and I'm like, nope, nope, pausing it. I can't do that. I can't do it at this time of night. We're going to the Karens, people. It's just like it was that creepy, croaky voice, I'm like, oh God. And then there was like another one. This woman's like looking out her window, and there's this thing like just creeping about our garden. It had like really long arms. It's like on all fours, but like the arms are super long. It's white and it's like bald. It's got no hair anywhere on its body. It's got these really big feet. It's really thin, but it's like not standing up straight. It's like crawling. And she's filming it in the dark because like she's like obviously thinking to herself like I don't know, I don't even think I'd be filming that thing. I think like I'd be trying to find a crossbow or something to try and hit it in the head. But yeah, so she's like filming it, and like it notices her and then runs towards the window, and the next thing you hear is she's screaming, running through the house, and this thing's banging trying to get in the window. I was like, oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not, eh? No way. No way. Oh no. I remember I done a video about a family who it was an American family, and they so basically what had happened was they'd had an encounter with UFOs, and so it's in the news. It landed in the news and everything, this story. And the headline was like this family ended up having a shootout with a bunch of aliens. So what actually happened was like two of the sons had went out to the garden to have a smoke, and they see like this like ship or whatever landing in their garden, and these like and these beans and that start like coming out the ship. So they run to the shed, and it's during Thanksgiving time. So like all their family and that are in the house, and they're like grabbing shotguns. I'm when I reacted to the video, I was like, I'd be grabbing Chinese throwing stars. I'd be grabbing, I don't know, shotguns with axes welded to them. I'd be grabbing everything, grenades. I'd even try and find, I don't know, like an RPG for somewhere. But yeah, so one of the brothers ended up firing at one of these creatures, and then the creatures like started firing back, and they had like these like lasery weapons and stuff. So it ended up like this hours. All the family are like all like barricaded themselves into the sitting room, basically the lounge, and like they can hear these things like crawling on the roof and stuff like that. So like they've got the shotguns and stuff, and they're like shooting into the ceiling trying to hit one of them, and They says like every time they tried to like shoot one, like they were so fast that they'd aim the gun at it and shoot, and then the thing would be like over somewhere else. And these things were firing like these weapons at them. And this like fight went on for hours and hours and hours. It's on my channel if anybody's interested in going and listen to it. Oh, it's 3 a.m. for you, really? 3 a.m. for me. Well, I don't know what time it is for me, in fact. It's late, but I'll finish this story, but yeah. So these humans and these like aliens are like having this show, and it lasts for hours and hours, and then dawn finally breaks, and then I think like we start to hear like these like little creatures like crawling off the house and stuff like that. Then they see this ship like floating away. Well, I don't know what they do, flying away, floating away. And so they kind of feel it's safe to come out the house. So you've got like they've got this one pickup truck, and there's about 12 of them, and so they managed to squeeze. It'd be like some kind of like clown car. They squeeze everybody into this like tiny little pickup truck, and they drive to the nearest sheriff station. So when the sheriff comes out to like, they go in and obviously tell the sheriff, yeah, we've just had like a 7 or 8 hour standoff with like creatures like that came on a spaceship. The sheriff's thinking, I think they're maybe growing more than wheat out in their farm. Sorry, I'm just taking my pajama bottoms were cutting my waist off there. So he decides with his deputy to go and like eh, go and investigate. And when he gets out there, yeah, it was. He said it was weird. Like could see like burn marks where the humans like were saying like they were firing these like kind of lasery weapons. He says there was burn marks all over like the ground and like on the walls and stuff, and then on the roof. But there was also about like 1,000 rounds of shotgun shells and stuff like that, just lying all over like the ground and stuff like that. They said that every time they tried to like, they managed to like even they were hard to hit, but when they did manage to hit one, they said it was almost like they had like a force field around them. So when like the bullet like hit, it was like it just bounced off. It didn't harm them whatsoever. Um, and then in the video, I show a picture of what these things looked like, and I swear to God, like, see if I had to see one of these things peeking in my window at night, I think I don't know what I would do. Like, the only thing that I have close to me, that probably could save my life right now is, let me think, like, what I've got here. A bottle of I don't know, a bottle, and one of those stars, like the angel stars, with that from the Mugler perfume. Yeah, I've got a couple of them, so I'd wheel that like a Chinese throwing star, weaken it at these things open. I don't know. I don't know. I try to find something. Oh, I've got scissors. I guess I could use that, like, to try and like stab it or something. But like, if they've got force fields, how the heck are you meant to like harm them? But the sheriff had says like their story was really plausible because like, and he says like the farm was just shot to shit. Like this farm was like ready to collapse. It was almost condemned. It looked like it had been like an 18th century shoot off. Um like Butch and Sundance or something. But yeah, like when I saw the picture of like what they were fighting, the thing looked creepy as anything. It had like these yellow eyes and like oh yeah, it had like grayish skin, small. It had hair, but it was like wiry looking, and the eyes were huge. tiny little mouth and stuff, like, but yeah, then the night I done that video, like, I didn't sleep that night. I spent all night literally with my eyes. Do you know how you look at your peripheral vision? I can't even speak to the peripheral vision. I spent all night like kind of like side eyeing the window, like thinking to myself, please, please, Lord, please do not let me see one of them things. Please do not let me see one of them things. But the video I just done were like reacting to like scary videos. Like there was a couple in it that were a bit scary, I would say. There was one woman that there was like knocking at her door with like a creepy voice saying let me in, but then when she was like looking out the window, like there was nobody there. I'm like thinking like I'm shouting at the screen, don't open the door, whatever you do, don't open the door. And then there's like another two guys, they're in the woods like ghost hunting, and this see-through apparition, it runs right past them. So yeah, do you know what their bright idea was? Yeah, let's run after it. Like that's always how the stupid people get killed in horror movies. Would like they don't run away from the danger. They run towards it, and these are always the morons that end up dead first. So if you see something running past you that look like this big long skinny limp, I don't know how you would explain this thing, see-through tall thing running by you, and it frightened them when they saw it. Yeah, my first idea wouldn't be, yeah, let's chase it. Let's chase it. Like, what are you meant to do to catch it? Like you're. It's not like you're in Ghostbusters where you can like kick out a box and like, yeah, Egon, get out the ray gun, and push the button. We've caught one. No, look, like this thing's going to attack you. Like if as you can see, I've got my wee nightlight on there. But I'm just sitting in the dark. The reason it's so dark is because I can't sleep, and the reason I can't sleep is because I have a migraine. So yeah, I know it defeats the purpose by like looking at a phone screen when you've got a migraine. But yeah, I didn't think about it. Plus, it's night. Oh, wait a minute now. Like I nearly flashed my knickers there. Plus, it's night time here. I don't know if you can see like outside, but it's night time here. So yeah, there's really nothing to like really see. Need to take these absolute. It feels like my honest to God, like it feels like these pajama bottoms are so tight. It feels like to get into them, I had to jump from the top of the wardrobe, lubricate my legs up, and squeeze my ass into them. Oh God, it feels so good to get out of them. But yeah, so what was I was talking about there? Oh yeah, I was talking about these plasma orbs. Is any just like being like seeing like all the oranges is saying shake? What do you want me to shake? Shake the shake me. I don't know what shake what. Shake what? I'm confused. I started watching that. I got up to I got up to you saying run, run. I heard, I burst out laughing, and you got a phone call to go. Yeah, I'm a bit of a drama queen. Like I'll be sitting watching like something that's already happened, so you can't change the outcome of whatever it is. But I'm sitting screaming at the screen, run, run, you bloody idiot, run! What you doing? Like taking a video of it for run! Like as if they can hear me and they're gonna like do that, like the event's already happened, Dimbo, and that's me calling myself like a bim. Not but like that's actually quite shocking. I just said that a a a, a Dumbo kind of thing, not a bimbo. But anyway, um. Yeah, so the event's already happened, so I don't know why I'm screaming run, run, run. Like, but yeah. I'm like, why? What? And then there was this other guy. Like, they were packing up this girl's grandpa's house. Like, and they're in the room, and they shut the door over, and like, the door started like rattling. Like, so the door handle's moving, and the door is shaking like frantically. And the guy's like, what's it? I think he's like, oh, what's it? Is it a mouse? I'm like, oh yeah, like it's some kind of mutant mouse. Like a mouse isn't going to be able to like do that, literally like nearly kick the door off the hinges, like. And then why are you just also standing there and filming this, you bloody idiot? Either get a weapon, and open the door, whack if this is the person in the head, and run, or jump out the window, barricade yourself in and jump out the window. But he decides that he's going to like investigate. I don't understand people sometimes, Like, why would you investigate something like that? But the door's rattling away, and he quickly opens it really fast, and there's like no one there. So that'd been the perfect time to like escape. But I'll give this guy his due. He chose he chose to leave. He packed up his crap and he got out of there. And see the best bit of as well, see when he tried to leave, this thing wouldn't let him leave the house. Like he was trying to open the door and it was like slamming the door shut so he couldn't get out. Absolutely no thank you. I would be yeah, that would be a time you'd see me Bruce Lee it through a glass window. Just jump through it. See you, house. I'm out of here. Bye. But Yeah. So yeah, so I thought like because that one wasn't too scary, I'll do a second scary one, but the second one got a bit scarier. So I'm gonna have to do that one during the day and yeah, because like I'm the type of person, see if I can get engrossed in something, I dream about that thing. So like see if I'm watching like I can be watching like even like Star Trek and then I'll have a dream that like I'm in the Star Trek universe. So I'm not gonna like sit there and watch a like something horrendous like that because like then I'll just have a dream where I'm now in that situation. So yeah, I'm not doing that to myself. No way. But I also like was seeing these videos about these what they call Karens. Like, so what a Karen is like it's like what they call like a woman who complains about everything. You know, so like if there's not enough sauce in her burger, she'll go in and demand her money back and to speak to the manager and a brand new burger and like demand that her car's washed as well, you know. So I saw this compilation of these Karens and some of them are hilarious. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a reaction to that. But the weirdest thing is like I've got an aunt called Karen, and I swear to God, she lives up to that name. She's one of the whiniest, moaning, oh, excuse my language, but bitchiest. She complains about everything. You know, like when we were younger and my parents were like, "Oh, we're going to Karen's," and I'm like, "Oh God, like, yeah, I'd rather. I've got a trip to go on. I'm going to hell. I'd rather go there than go to our house."